now. What's up, man? It's your boy, Mother Trucking Trey, man. Salute to all my truck drivers out there, man. I hope y'all safe. Hope everything working out. All the new truck drivers, man, salute y'all as well. I hope y'all safe. I just want to talk to y'all about, the trucking industry a little bit, my experiences, some of my suggestions, some pointers. You might want to call it. I'm sitting in the truck right now, chilling, waiting on a load. Had to drop a trailer today. I'm in Joplin, Missouri right now. So I'm just chilling. I thought I'd get on here and share some stuff, talk about, just getting out of truck driving school and what I feel like would be the best route to go, for a new graduate. And I'm gonna start off right there. When you first get out of, unless you got your own truck, unless you plugged in with somebody, I feel like try to find you a smaller company, because if you go straight to a mega company, you're just a number. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lack of respect. You're gonna feel like that, nah, this ain't for me. It might disturb you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Might make you think like this ain't for you, because it's gonna be a lot of disrespect, and just like the respect ain't gonna be there. I mean, you're not gonna feel welcome. You're not gonna feel, of course they're gonna make you feel welcome because they wanna put butts in the seat. So, of course that. So my point being is try to find you a smaller company, so when people know you by name. That's what I work for. Now I work for a small company, a good company, So that's the pros of a small company, besides versus a mega company where you just a number and that's it. Just go, do. It's not no respect there. And another thing, you're not gonna make a buku bunch of money when you first starting out doing this. It's just not gonna happen. Unless, like I said, unless you plugged in, somebody, you got your own truck, and you and your buddies or your family members, y'all starting your own company or whatever, and it's still, you're not gonna start out making a lot of money. It is what it is. You gotta get out here and get the ropes. You gotta get the hang of stuff. How this transportation operation go. It's a lot to learn. So you're gonna be doing a lot of learning. Experience. That's what I'm gonna say. Experience come, then the money come. Once your experience get up, your money gonna start coming in. But don't think people think, the truck drivers make a lot of money. Yeah, you could make a lot of money, but you ain't finna start out making a lot of money. That's just not realistic. That's not gonna happen, So, some days are better than others. Some days, you might be sitting, you might be stuck, with no load. If these wheels ain't turning, you're not making no money. You know what I'm saying? So, stack your money up. The little checks you get, stack it up. Like, have a plan, have a wrote down plan. You know what I mean? Just don't come in blind, like you just finna make a bunch of money and maybe it's going up. Like, nah, it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that. It can get like that, and you will eventually get there. But starting off, no, it's not like that. I've been driving, it'll be 2 years in February. You know what I mean? And I'm just now really starting to get where I want to be or get what I want to see. You know what I mean? And that came with experience. You know what I'm saying? It's coming with experience. So, you're not finna just jump in here and get to it like that. And I done been it's a lot of ups and downs, When your truck break down, you on side the road waiting for hours. It might not take hours, but sometimes it is, just depending on where you at. To get a blow tire fixed, you might wait for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, hour and a half. You never know. So in that time you down, you're not getting paid. So you gotta put all this, you know what I'm saying, is into your paycheck. So if anytime you sitting where you ain't been running that clock for the day, them 11 hours, you ain't been using them 11 hours, all that go into your check. So you know, breakdowns, layovers, detention. But you get paid for detention fees and you get paid for a layover. But it's not like mileage pay. I'd rather have the mileage pay than the detention and the layover. You know, give me the miles. Send me somewhere. I done said before. I done been at the Port Arthur, in Port Arthur, Texas. I sat at the port for like, I know, a day and a half, 2 days. Couldn't get a load up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Missing money. True enough, I got layover pay, but it didn't accumulate to what I would have got if I would have been rolling. You know what I mean? But I'm thankful I got something, you know, something better than nothing at the end of the day. But, you know, stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying? And depending on where you at, where they send you, it's hard. It's easy to take a load to that place, and it's harder to get a load up out that place. So that's what I'm saying. You got to pay attention, and you might have to write down like where you taking this stuff to, where you picking it up, because you don't want to go back to them saying, and go to somewhere where it's not forced dispatch. I meant to say that. You know, don't go to no company where you got to take a load, and if you don't take the load, then you neglecting the load, like they can fire you. You got the potential to get fired. You know, to go to where there's no forced dispatch, you got the right to say yay or nay. You know what I mean? So nah, don't. You know, you got to be picky. You know, be mindful of what you're doing. Just don't take off on the first thing and jump out there and be like, okay, yeah, this gonna be sweet, because it ain't sweet. You know, it's not sweet. A lot of people think you just get behind the wheel and okay, nah, You got to be assertive, alert. You got to be everything. You got to pay attention, because these four-wheelers out here, they don't respect truck drivers. They don't. I'm sorry. They don't respect us. They'll cut you off. They'll get in front of you, brake check you. You know what I'm saying? Throw stuff at your truck. You know what I mean? Just all types of insanity. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be prepared for all that, you know, and you got to remain professional at the end of the day, because you are an 80,000 pound truck, and they don't know it. They don't know that, but it take way more time for a truck to stop going 55 than it do for a little four-wheeler, but they don't recognize that. Even if they do, they don't respect it. So they'll get in front of you and say, hey, you know, you doing that all the way up the highway, up the road. And they trying to get that insurance claim, because if we hit somebody, it's automatically our fault no matter what. But thank God they got the dash cams now. So that save a lot of truckers out here, them dash cams. Because them folks get in front of you playing, you know. So, yeah. And so you got to watch out for that. Them early mornings, them late nights, you know. You might have to be somewhere. You might have to take a load 500 miles, and they got to be there like 2 and 3 in the morning. We're going to say 300 miles. We're going to make it, you know, because everybody ain't running 500 miles a day. I have, and I, you know, I do it. But I'm going to say 300 miles, you know, and they got to be there early in the morning. So that means you have to sleep during the day and drive at night, you know. But if you ain't done got your rest, you liable to doze off. You ain't gonna be alert as you should be, you know, and that's why a lot of people having accidents, falling asleep, or texting on the phone. There's so many drivers I pull up beside, they got iPads on the steering wheel, they got their phone in their hand, like they not respecting this big machine that they operating, and it's sad. And then on up the road, you'll see them turned over on their side, you know what I'm saying, in the ditch. And it's crazy. Or done rear-ended somebody. So now you gotta put them phones down, you know, get your tablets off your steering wheel. Like, it's not that serious. You gotta pay attention out here. You know, people dying, you know, just unnecessary wrecks. Like preventable accidents. That's what they are. Cause if you wasn't being distracted, being a distracted driver, you could have caught this. You know what I'm saying? This would have never happened. So yeah, don't get out here thinking it's sweet, not respecting the rig, because you driving the biggest thing on the highway, on the road. So, you know, you gotta be mindful of that. You know, you ain't trying to kill nobody because you trying to send a text message, or you on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, and then next thing you know, you done rear-ended somebody, in the impact that sent everybody through the windshield. Like, that ain't what you want. You don't want that on your conscience. So, you know, and they done made these automatic trucks, so it's everybody and their mama jumping in the rigs. You know, well, I don't drive no automatic. I won't drive an automatic. You know, I'm a third generational truck driver, so I'm not driving no automatic. Not knocking the people that do, you know, I'm not saying it like that. But me personally, I'm not driving no automatic. You know, they take the fun out of trucking. You know, I gotta be, you know, I gotta be sticking, slanging them gears. So, but you know, you got a lot of women doing it. You know, you got a lot of, you know, different type of people jumping in the truck game because it's automatic now, so they think it's sweet, but it's still not sweet. Even though they driving automatics, it's still not sweet. It's still the same thing. You got to be alert. You got to be assertive. You got to be paying attention. You got to be mindful. You got to respect the truck, and you got to respect everything around you. You got to be in the defense. You got to be a defensive driver. That's what you got to be, you know, because safety is always first. You know, and you just think that a lot of people jump in these trucks thinking they can drive them like the four-wheeler, which you cannot do, and they'll find out quick that that's not the way to go. That's impossible, because it take a truck longer to slow down than it do, and to start off than it do a four-wheeler. So, you know, come on, you know, 80,000 pounds is heavy. Well, it's low, and just think if it's loaded. So, loaded or not, it don't even matter. 80,000 pounds, so that's a lot of weight. But so yeah, but you just gotta be mindful. You gotta respect it, respect the machine, respect everything else around you. Be a defensive driver, you know. But like I said, the money can be made, but it's gonna take time. Don't jump in this game thinking you finna start off making a whole bunch of money. It's not gonna happen. You know, you got to be able to roll with the ups and the downs. If you can roll with the ups and the downs, you'll be all right. And get your experience. That's what you focus on. Get your experience up. Yeah, get your experience up. That's what I can say. Because once you get your experience up, that's when you're going to start seeing the money. You got to start at the bottom of everything. You don't start off at the top and then, you know what I'm saying, just some people do. You might get blessed like that, you know, but 9 times out of 10, in the real world, in reality, you got to start from level ground zero and work your way up, and eventually you will get there. You know what I mean? And that's with anything you do. You know what I mean? That's with anything you do. You know, and you got to be careful out here, because there's people, you know, they'll try to break in your truck. They'll try to, you know, do stuff to your truck while you sleep. You know what I mean? At these truck stops, getting fuel or going in to take a shower, or, you know, going to get you something to eat or something. These people is predators out here watching. They lurking. They trying to see who vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And they'll try to rob you. You know what I mean? Try to break in your truck. You know, so you got to protect yourself. So I advise you to have, you know, a bat or something. Have something in your truck with you to, you know, to protect yourself. You know. Because you never know, people crazy out here, and all these new drugs, you know, so people, they zombified, you know, they feel like they untouchable, and, you know, that's not the case at the end of the day. That's not the case. So, you know, protect yourself. But yeah, I suggest you to, you know, like I said, during a week's time, like I said, I be home on every weekend, so, you know, I'm trying to run 2,500 to 3,000 miles. You know, that's good. That's good. That's basic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything under that, you know. But like I said, you can stay out here as long as you want to. You can two or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 7 to 10 days. You know, you can get your local job and get paid by the hour. You know, that's what I'm thinking about leaning to after a while, you know, because I'm still working on building my resume up as far as experience-wise, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm gonna say a junior. I ain't no senior yet. I feel like I'm a junior, you know. Like I said, I'm 3rd generational truck driver, so I done been around it. As a little dude, my pops drove for like 15 years. So I used to ride with him. I do dry van right now. He used to do flatbed, so there's a lot of strapping and tarping going on, and I used to jump back there and help him, you know, so I'm pretty familiar with it, you know. I just went and got my hazmat and tankers endorsements. So yeah, big ups to me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's money can be made in the trucking industry. You just gotta apply yourself, you know. You gotta want it. You gotta have a plan, like I said, and you just gotta go get it. That's all you gotta do, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. Like I said, always think safety first, you'll be all right. That's it. And stay calm, you know, because you will get ticked off. Stuff will happen and you will get ticked off. And, you know, it can end up bad for both parties. But you don't want that, you know, so I always choose to be the bigger person. And like I said, you just getting out of school, try to find you a small company. I'm not saying just don't take the first thing, because there's a lot of mega companies, man, and they gonna want you straight out of school because they trying to put butts in seats. So don't just be a number, you know, take your time, because I know you, when you get out of school, you be eager to get to work, you know, you trying to get to it, but give yourself some time. And while you in school, be looking for it, you know, be doing your homework, doing your research, you know, stuff like that. But it's a lot of early mornings and long nights, you know. But hey, it's a good industry. And if you believe in God, like, you being a servant. So just think, God say be a servant to your people. Then you driving these trucks, we make the world go round. A train can only go so far. A boat can only go so far. And a plane can only go so far. Once it reaches its destination, if you ain't got no rig to finish the job, stuff stop. So, you know, keep that in mind. You know, you can look at it and from that perspective, you know, being a servant. That's what God say. It's in the Bible, you know, and the Holy Quran. So whatever you choose, just look at it like that. That's how I look at it. I'm being a servant of God, you know. I'm out here making sure the world is rotating, getting its goods. Everybody, you know, I'm helping. I'm being a servant. You know, I'm doing my part, you know. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow. And you're going to be out here in all different types of weather. So just get ready for it, you know. Like I said, it's fun if you cut for it, but just don't think it's sweet like that, though. It's not just sweet, but it's good if you cut for it. But yeah, man, and there's some money into it, but just don't think you finna make bukus of money in your first year, your first 6 months, your first year. Is not finna happen. You know, you gotta get that experience. You gotta get that up under your belt, your experience. You gotta build your resume. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just want to salute all the truckers out here, male, female. You know what I'm saying? Keep trucking, keep big rigging, keep slanging them gears. If you got an automatic, keep flipping your switch. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to 2025 being a good year, blessed year. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody had the same. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, just keep trucking. And oh yeah, one other thing I was gonna say. 2,500 miles to 3,000 miles a week, that'll bring you about 1,600 a week. But after taxes, you might got child support, you might got, you know, tax. Of course, your taxes coming out. Ain't no telling what you got. So $1,000 check is okay. So don't let nobody tell you that bringing home $1,000 a week that ain't no money. I mean, it ain't a buku of money, but if you starting out making $1,000 a week after taxes and all that, and you bring home your net is 1,000, you straight. You know what I'm saying? You straight. So don't ever let nobody tell you different, but everybody's situation is different. So just do what works for you and stay down and don't give up. That's it. Just stay down and don't give up. Man, it's your boy, Mother Trucker Trey, man. Like, comment, subscribe. And man, if you got any comments, you want to ask me anything, holler at me, man. Shoot me a message. But yeah, I hope everybody have a blessed day and have a good night. It's your boy, Mother Truckin' Trey. One love, man.